PDH got that bangers.
Checking on her for sure. She checking in with the dough. Checking on her for sure. She checking in with the dough. I will never ever let a bitch play me. Game maker opposite of lazy. 3 in the morning and I'm up no yawning cause I'm hungry for more.
I accost her directly, approach her correctly. My poker face, John Wayne, I am a best breed. It ain't what I got, it's what you gon' get me. Her girl said let's go out, only if he let me. Like bad weed, I don't let it stress me. I only deal with exotics, I'm talking women too. And don't touch a pee when you see me in the room. And hit the cash app if you want the interview. No feelings and I mean it, what you getting to? I don't do no free fucking on the reg. If you ain't talking paper, then I'm okay with the head. I wanna see that yoga-ish jelly with the spread. Splash, dash, gotta get the cash. If you wanna get a nut, gotta get it from a trick. I could get you to the top, but first you gotta get a check. Proper preparation, I ain't with it if she not correct.
Checking on her for sure. She checking in with the dough. Checking on her for sure. She checking in with the dough. I will never ever let a bitch play me. Game maker opposite of lazy. 3 in the morning and I'm up no yawning cause I'm hungry for more. Foes on the tires, wrap with the 10 pimp bones in my body. I'm maxing this bitch, she control the trick swiftly and taxing for grip. I cruise Cadillac, AC through the vent. Ain't the type to slip Harley, no, I don't sip the juice. Up off the uppers, gone off the goose. She can take advantage of me when alone in the room. Master Mac Pharaoh, boss tycoon, nigga, I will never ever let a bitch play me. Game maker opposite of lazy. 3 in the morning and I'm up no yawning cause I'm hungry for more. Checking on her for sure. She checking in with the dough. Checking on her for sure. She checking in with the dough.
You were tuned in to the freshest, the dopest, the one and only www.diggingdaily.com. This is The Way Radio, broadcasting live from Hotbox Studios, Northeast Los Angeles. And as always, we got special guests in studio.
Man.
Why don't we go and introduce yourself? Who we got in studio today, Big Doug?
What up, everybody? What up, Los Angeles? This is FROSS Raps.
FROSS Raps. First track we heard, bro. What was that track called?
Man, that track was called Checking In, man. My bro Mac Farrow featuring myself, man. Definitely a dope track, man. Shout out to the producer, A-Sean, for that crazy beat, too.
That's what's up. Frost, how'd you get the name Frost, man?
Man, Frost is a state of mind, you feel me? I'm my family's Taino tribe, you know what I'm saying, from the eastern side of the island of Cuba. And so, you know, that being said, frost is a Jamaican term right near where my peoples is from. You know, to be frost is to be elevated, to be in the highest and best space. And so that's a state of mind that I strive to always stay in. You feel me?
Word up. That was a lot of thought that went into that name. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up.
For sure.
So for those that don't know, man, and those that need to know, why don't you give us a little quick background about yourself, brother?
So, man, I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, feel me? I've been rapping now, like, you know, actively rapping, and, you know, like, first show about 24 years ago. I started off freestyling on corners, you know, in Jersey and New York City. You know, graduated into battle rapping just naturally through the competitive nature of, you know, being involved in the hip-hop community and being an MC and lyricist at that time, or claiming to be, especially freestyling. You had to be willing to battle, so yeah. I wound up, you know, becoming a battle rapper. There was a lot of on and off periods in my life with battle rap, but I've been involved with, you know, with some of the greatest folks in it, and I'm looking forward to the big step that I'm taking tomorrow, which I know we're gonna talk about soon.
Yeah, definitely. Battle rapping. Let's just talk a little before we get into what's going on tomorrow. But battle rapping, man.
Yeah.
As a battle rapper, man, is it hard being a battle rapper and then being an artist?
I mean, definitely, for sure. You know, like, you know, I'm trying to think of how to compare it to something with sports, in the sense that battle rapping it's a lot more work, but it's a lot, like, at least until recently, there was less recognition for it, right, than just making music mainstream. I also make music, as you heard, and there's going to be a different project dropping soon, so that's dope. But battle rapping is something that I just feel like I naturally wound up being involved with. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just like I said, so blended right into it, and I didn't really have to try to be around it. It just happens.
Yeah.
You feel
And
me?
then, speaking of battle rapping, tomorrow you got a battle tomorrow.
For sure.
924 versus Billy Boondocks.
Yes, sir.
It's 5 elements of hip hop.
That's right. That's right. Shout out, shout out Boondocks. 5 Elements of Hip Hop is the card, which is hosted by School of Hard Bars. If y'all don't know, go look up the homie Cali Smooth, SMOOV, and the conclusion, at PDH Music ENT. They're hosting the event. It's the 5 Elements of Hip Hop. It's going to include everything: graffiti, b-boying, MCing, DJing, and beatboxing. So breakdancing. So we have all the elements there. Everybody's, going to have a great time. You're going to have a variety of different things from the roots of hip hop. The main thing though is going to be that headline battle between me and Billy Boondocks. And if y'all haven't been in tune with the storyline, you can still go catch up tonight. Just go to PDH Music ENT's YouTube and go ahead and check out those videos of the face-off between me and Billy Boondocks, which includes a Pocky Hot Chip Challenge. So that was crazy. That was crazy.
Hot chip challenge.
Yeah, we did it live on the air.
Oh shit.
We did it live. Yeah.
So how does for you being a battle MC, man? How do you decide like who you're gonna go up against, or do you let the promoters handle that, or?
I mean, for me, like back in the day, I had specific targets, and I targeted people that wound up blowing up really big, like Carter Deems and QP Innuendo. Carter Deems is on Wildin' Out right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Mike Ruger, by the way, from Eastwick in Jersey, for just getting signed to Wildin' Out. He's a great comedian, known him since he was young.
Nice.
But anyway, like I did pick my targets that way. Now coming back around this time, my targets kind of picked me.
Really?
I came back to LA and was like, hey, I'm back on the scene. People were like, yeah, whatever. You don't got these YouTube stats. And then I started sharing my perspectives on a lot of different things in battle rap. And I caught the attention of a lot of top tier artists, and particularly Billy, who definitely was the one who spent the most energy speaking on me and the things in which we differed. And so that led to a good team of people, including the conclusion, to just engaging him in dialogue about it. Like, look, there's a great positive solution to this, this back and forth you guys have been having, because you guys are both battle rappers.
Yeah.
So let's do it. And, obviously after a couple of back and forths, some financial agreements, some stipulations, some time limits, we were able to lock a contract. It's similar to boxing, in that sense. You feel me? He's definitely the more popular boxer, so I had to work hard to lock in that contract.
Word up. And is this your first battle since coming back to LA, or?
This is not, actually. I'm glad you asked that. So I battled in Englewood at the network. Shout out to the network if you don't know about him. I battled against EMAC, my boy. He was just on here. We had a good one-round battle. That's the only battle I've had that's released this year, ironically, but I did have 2 more battles. One was against Joe Maggi in Clash Fights, hosted by John Black. If y'all don't know who that is, the young kid that's a battle rapper now, Lil Slap. He battled against Danny Myers and stuff. That's his father. He has a league called Clash Fights. I battled a really good amateur named Joe Maggi. Believe it or not, I've battled legends, and he actually gave me my best match. For whatever reason, they vaulted that battle for now. And that was just their decision. They didn't explain it, and when it drops, it do. I did also go to San Diego, and I have a really good friend now named ADD. He's really respected in the culture as well.
Yeah.
And I did go ahead down there and 3-0'd him. And, that was a great battle for me, and I know Griffin and them are working to get that drop. That happened in July, so we should be, he told me September. So I guess any day now we should be seeing that battle drop. So I've done some work out here already, man, since I came back in January, for real.
After this battle, you think you're gonna have anything else lined up in the battle league, or are you just gonna concentrate on your music?
Nah, I mean, I already got my EP recorded. I really just need to concentrate on the first 2 videos, and I kind of just, that's more just me by myself mapping, the choreography out with the director, and so that's not a problem. I actually am gonna focus on one more battle, because it didn't even feel like I did. Like, tomorrow's gonna be 4 battles. It's crazy how much I've gotten done in life and music outside of battle rap.
Yeah.
And like, some people be like, wow, 4 battles is a lot in a year, just like 4 fights would be if you're just coming back to fighting, right? So to me, it's like, I feel like Billy, now it goes back to your other question. Now that this battle's, when I get through it, I am gonna be hunting for a final target for the year.
Really?
For sure. Someone with a slightly bigger name, and I've already, put it like this. I've already had targets that were top 30 willing to battle me. It's just that what they're asking for is a lot because of my lack of stats. So working my way up like this through a battle with someone like Billy is definitely a much smarter avenue.
Now, when you say lack of stats, are you talking about just the battles you've been in?
In the sense of like I battled legends, but it was years ago, and compared to like some of the guys that I pulled into, that I was able to pull into conversation and that I was able to antagonize, these are like top 30 in the world guys. And like even with management and people that I know speaking to them, they were willing to do it because I and like it's crazy when you think about it. Like, could you just as a quote unquote nobody convince a top 30 battle rapper to battle you for any sum of money?
Yeah.
That's a hard feat, but I have that type of personality. So I was able to get them to agree, but I feel like we can get better numbers out of them when I increase my stats.
So coming into this battle, man, you're definitely considered the underdog.
Absolutely, and I've been the underdog in every battle I've ever done. All my battles have been in Central and Southern California, and I'm an East Coast lyricist, so right off the bat, I've already been going against the grain since I started doing it on YouTube from the beginning. You feel me?
I feel you.
For sure.
We need to get into a lot more of this, but name of the album, man, Different Kind of Tears. Talk about that.
Man, I appreciate you bringing that up now. So I feel like everyone cries differently. And we all got to take, we all have to take time to understand each other's pain. And I'm just sharing mine. And what makes my tears different, the album will speak it more than I'd like to reflect on it now. But I feel like it's like the don't judge a book by its cover, right?
Yeah.
People will look at me and make whatever profile they may make.
What do they usually make of your profile?
Well, like for example, in the hip hop community, right away I come across as a white boy, especially when I don't got the braids in, like Caucasian white boy. So not that I feel I have to assert that I'm not, but it's just usually a general assumption that's made, and I don't even take offense to it the way I used to anymore because I'm just used to it. You know what I mean? It's like, but those kind of things. And so, but like I said, that doesn't play in the skill factor. The hip hop community out here, no matter what, whether they thought I was a white boy or not, has always been about, if you got the skills, then we mess with you. We respect effort. We respect skill. And so that's one thing I like about the West Coast, man. That's always been, different about out here than back out east, is that skill has definitely always been prevalent. You guys give people due respect, like DJ Battlecat and Legend Medusa, giving them their respects and rewards and recognition for what they contributed to hip hop. And to make a final point, Different Kind of Tears in the sense of like, I really lived like on some pursuit of happiness type ish, raised a baby boy by myself, and he was even younger. And I know a lot of single fathers out here, and I feel like when we smile and when we show our masculine, dominant exterior, we often don't like to share our pain as artists. And I like to share my pain this time. But as you heard from the beats and the songs I do it in different ways, and it's dope how I feel like I blended so many different styles of music into 7 tracks and just gave it a flourishing definition. You know what I mean?
This album really is from the perspective of FROSS.
For sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Even the last track you heard, a lot of my perspective in that song comes a lot from what I've dealt with in relationships in the past. I have 4 kids. I just had a daughter born, so I gain and I grow through my experiences like everybody.
That's what's up. Introduce this next track we're going to get into right here, Rank. Talk about that.
Man, I'm glad. So Rank, shout out to the producer, Wisdom MD. He actually recorded my very first song about 22 years ago. And he sent me these beats a little while ago. And I heard this beat, it's really Bollywood and hood at the same time. And that's crazy. It has such a crazy combination of sound. It's featuring Dre Vicious. He happened to be in the studio with me, and he messed with it. He wrote a verse. That's beautiful, by the way, because getting a feature from Dre Vicious is not just like something that is just thrown out there. And his music, if y'all don't know, Project Baby Twin and Dre Vicious, their music is really popping, and they've really originated a lot of the stuff that people like the Rembles and stuff like that. And so that, but this track right here is just showing what we're about. Our Rank. I feel like Rank is how you feel about yourself. So we both are in this song really going in on, you know, our strong attributes as men, as leaders, as grinders, and we ranked up, you know. And I feel like being ranked up is just your state of mind. You don't have to be in. It don't matter what situation you in, good or bad. Stay ranked up, stay ranking up. And so that's what you get from this song. You hear, you know what I'm saying, two motivated men consistently leveling up.
Here it is right here. This is The Way Radio, broadcasting live from Hotbox Studios. Frost, Ivan Studio. Track is called Rank. Here it is right here, Digging Daily.
Yeah. Shout out to all of y'all that signed in.
I'm thinking shit sweet, but they ain't outside. Called one of the homies like a nigga about time. I'm with all of the smoke, I'm on cloud 9. I'm seeing colors, yellow tape and white outlines. Purple rags, green beams, and red stop signs. Watching for boys in the blue with a Glock 9. It get cold when I'm sliding like a hockey puck. What they ain't got enough, hands up, squabble up. What you know about catching phase between the county bunk? Get the wigging and politicking like I'm Donald Trump. Swear it up when the guess he ready to take flight. Box his ass alright, clearly really wanting to fight. The only thing he fought for was trying to keep his life. Last person that double crossed me met Jesus Christ. Ooh, goddamn, goddamn. I heard you had a high point, you better not change.
Fross. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Rappers ought to be shitting me, huh? I stay equipped, my symmetry is my synergy. I'm all quality on my 360. Balance a tightrope, tug of war, I got the energy. Here's advice, don't bring too many squares in a circle. Los Angeles, where it's cool, then it's switch. Stay on your P, never giving in to tricks. Once you got a tag on you, ain't no fixing it. You better balance your pride and who you kick it with. Say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, it's flipping quick. I'm authentic when I'm in the mix. It's ride or die, so bring the thing when you get in the whip. Ain't nobody with me fake or on no switching shit. We say a prayer and then we hit the bricks. I ain't asked for this, just lit as shit. And if the rapping don't get it, I'ma flip a bitch. No losses when you in the mix.
You were tuned in. I got that Bollywood right here.
For real,
I got that Bollywood and Hollywood right there.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
just how I said it, huh?
Exactly how you said it,
That
homeboy.
video, could you just pick, just give me like, when you picture it in your head what the video for that would be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. It'll be beautiful.
So this is this your first album that you've been able to hold down?
You know, keeping it real, like, yeah, you know, this is the first professional, you know, original beats, professionally recorded. It's gonna be mastered, barcoded, you know, everything copywritten, legal, all that. So yeah, in all my 25 years as an MC, I've done some mixtapes, I've done some stuff, but this is really my first, you know, step into the world, you know, the right way, I guess you could say. You feel me?
Let me ask you this: being an artist and doing this for so long, what was the reason why it took you so long to actually do your debut album?
Keeping it real, like, I feel like I just had to live.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as simple as it is. I saw a lot of my friends dying and going away, either like losing themselves to drugs or prison or death, and they were doing things at a higher level than me, and but like it just like it was so fast, and I feel like getting to grow up, seeing that, I got to just like enjoy life. Like, I really have enjoyed the last 20 years of my life. I have grown. I have gained so many trades and certificates that I have now. So many experiences as a man and growing as a father. And I feel like if I just would have been in a rush, that those things wouldn't have happened. And you know, also it was just my natural path. There were times I was trying to rush my way into the game and life just was like slow down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. And I mean, look at it now. Like a lot of the guys I look up to, and I hate to say it this way, it's like they're either not with us no more, they're behind the wall due to something, you know, something silly that could have been avoided most of the time.
Yeah.
And it makes me realize, like, I'm 37, I'm free. I like, one of my homies is missing a leg now. Like so many different things that could have happened that like I'm here with 2 arms, 2 legs. I'm in good health. Actually, doctor just hit me this morning, like all blood results, you know, good. Just keep it pushing with the good diet, all of that. And I feel blessed, you know, to be here on this journey of life. And now that, like, I'm 37, but I'm like, my energy's like I'm 27. You feel me? Like, I see guys that are 27 and they don't got the energy I got, and they don't put the hours that I put in now.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Is it hard being a father, doing the battle rap, and then making an album?
I mean, thank God that down here in LA, I've got a good support system.
Yeah.
I've got a great support system, and with a support system, you can accomplish a lot. And I can balance so much. So no, it's not hard. I love it. You know, I'm about to go see my daughter on Sunday, so you know, my son's gonna meet his sister for the first time. I met her last week for the first time. So
congratulations on that too.
Thank you, man, for real. I love the balance. I just consistently, I have just such a drive to do so much. So it's not really that tough. Like I told you, I started a studio session at like 7:15, 7:20, and I was out of there by 7:45 with the lyrics done. He had already pasted the hook and left a blank verse for the artist, and you know, he's probably mixing it now as we speak, and then it'll get out there, you know, sometime later tonight. I'll have it ready to send to the artist, and I did that like on the fly coming over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm the kind of guy that is very optimal about the way that I control my time. I feel like time management, if I would have had time management, maybe that's something I should do, huh? Like teach a class to the urban community about time management, because in any lifestyle you live, if you have time management, man, you could really manage a whole lot else too. You feel me?
That's what's up.
For real.
And then how many tracks on a different kind of tiers?
It's gonna be 7 tracks total. It's gonna be a 7-track EP total. I've already finished it, so now it's just a matter of getting the mix and mastering done, and you know, getting it all together and deciding, you know, if I'm gonna distribute it under United Masters, who I'm with.
Yeah.
But with this kind of content, they're better for more mainstream content and content that they can use at basketball games and to put on video games. I can get paid great for submitting songs that could fall into those categories with them, but I'm thinking about using a different distributor for this one, so let's see what happens.
Word up. And then, I mean, shit, only 7 tracks for your debut album. Do you think you're gonna have another album coming out pretty soon too after that?
For sure. This is an EP. I'm calling it an EP because of it being 7 tracks. As far as like putting together a full like studio album that'd be like, you know, maybe like with the old school numbers of 15 to 18 tracks.
Yeah.
I do have some battle rap goals, and in those battle rap goals, I'm gonna get some features that I've been wanting for a while. So I would say probably, to be real, early January 2024, I'm gonna drop something that's gonna be like 15, 18 tracks. That's just gonna be really out of this world, and most likely, with what I'm already working on towards that, it's gonna include at least 3 different genres of music, which I've already ventured out into different genres in the past. But like, you know, the way Ice-T got together with the punk rock crowd and made that happen.
Yeah.
I have my own unique way of bringing something that I haven't heard anyone do yet. Let's see what happens between now and then.
Interesting. Well, at least you got ideas, man. You want to do some off the wall shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to be creative out there.
Seeds take time to plant and put together.
Very true.
And I feel like if before I turn 40, I can have an EP, be on a bunch of mixtapes and features with people I've been wanting to do stuff with, and then drop a studio album and have at least, you know, 9-10 videos in the mix. If the spins on all of that and the battle raps are bringing me an income stream with what I already do, you know, that makes sense and that allows me to do what I love and give time to it in a way that's conducive and beneficial to my family as well, then that's my main goal. That's my main goal, and I think that's what a lot of artists were missing in their lives, was that they didn't have those kind of goals, right?
Yeah.
They made a lot of money, but they didn't really know what to do with it when they had it, because they didn't have I got goals, and my goals are very specific, and a lot of it does involve, you know, time and energy for my kids, and the family environment that I'm building. So balance is definitely key.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
And then for the different kind of tiers EP, How many different producers did you work with on that, or how many artists are featured on that too?
Shoot, right now I got Dre Vicious and Mac Farrell. I think that's what I'm leaving it at. In real rap, those are my two bros that really roll with me through this whole process up to this point. So, they're really the only ones that naturally got included, because of that. They were just literally there with me. And they're both lyricists, and they liked the songs I was doing, and they jumped on it.
Yeah.
Mac particularly curated the hook for the checking in. So that's, I'm the type, I love to give credit where credit's due. So if you made the basis of the song, it's your song featuring me, even if it's on my project. And some people might be like, that's weird. Nah, it's not weird. It's on my project, but he curated the hook, so it's his song featuring me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though it's going on my project. But yeah, like, they're the ones that's featured on it. I have 4 producers, I believe, or 3. Let's see. I have After Party. Shout out to After Party. He's from LA. A really dope producer and engineer. I've got Wisdom MD, who's originally from Newark, New Jersey, and now is in Orlando, Florida. I've got Ashawn TV, who was in Orlando, Florida, and now is in Mississippi. Ashawn Productions as far as his beats. And I've got Piff Beats, who is from Jersey. Shout out Piff James. Piff Beats is my boy Piff James and Rock DeVille. If you don't know who that is, he was a famous battle rapper. Him and Hami Han battled Thesaurus and Immaculate back in the day, and he's also part of the Outsiders crew, which Eminem was a part of when he dropped his first album with Dre.
Really?
So yeah, shout out to Rod Digger, Young Z, and all them out there.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then for the next album, are you gonna be looking for other features on your next album?
Oh yeah, this will be more thought out.
Yeah.
And that's why I said 2024, because I really need time to do a lot of the, like I told you, a lot of things I've learned about social media and business recently that I want to apply with full force this year. And the portfolio that I'm building, I'm about to have a portfolio ready, a professional press kit rather.
Nice.
And just really building those things so that I can use my history that I already have, right? Because I already have a great history, but I have to make it count and continue to do things in the present. So I'm trying to keep a momentum of doing things in the present in hip hop as much as I can, and then gathering that history so that I can professionally archive it in a press kit and bring all that together to get the respectable features that I'm looking for the right way. You know what I mean?
Nice.
For
Definitely
sure.
a lot more professional.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now in the battle scene right now, who you besides yourself, who's really doing it right now in the battle scene right now?
Man,
in your perspective.
I'm just gonna go right to something that is just common sense, and he just texted me this morning wishing me well on my battle too, is Danny Myers.
Word.
Danny Myers is a Los Angeles native. Almost every community, even the Spanish community, is familiar with him. He has got culture all over the city, and right now he's the only artist represented for the West on Summer Madness tomorrow night on that card, which is amazing, right? All those other guys are big East Coast, Midwest, down South guys, and he was the West Coast guy that got picked. To my understanding, if I'm wrong about Swamp or any other guys, if I'm wrong about where they're from, then forgive me. But but he's the only LA cat on there, and I thought that was really dope. And I feel like why do I say that he's really doing it? A lot of artists have done what he's done, which is battle a whole bunch of big names, but a lot of artists haven't really gained the experiences that he has from it, and don't have the youth and the quality of life that man is an amazing man. He's got a family. His family's amazing. He's an amazing person. When he comes to battle rap events, he looks younger than guys 15 years younger than him sometimes. You can just tell there's a lot of light in him.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? So definitely that. And R.I.P. to Pat Stay, by the way. If you didn't know Pat Stay, did you hear about that? The battle rapper Pat Stay that passed away?
Yeah.
So that was, he was really close with a lot of my friends. I cannot say I was close to him, but I can say I know of his legacy. It was amazing. And that diss to the game, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, God bless the folks I've had the privilege of being around, and even being able to, be among the legends, and just to be part of that, and to know that I'm at that level, and to be able to work my way up to it like a gladiator. Because I feel like a lot of people like to come into the game and talk about their stats, what they got, who they know. We all can do that, but I like to say, hey, even though all that's true, I'm still coming in here swinging my sword. I'm ready to fight in the Coliseum. You know what I mean? And I'm not sitting here trying to call commands or shots. I'm fighting in the Coliseum too.
Yeah.
So
I feel you. What's the league right now? You think that's the top tier league?
Man, right now, I mean, I have to say, no question that You know, URL is dominating the game right now, and that's not to say that I would take a contract with them.
Yeah.
Because I have seen firsthand too many people's comments that I'm close to, that I love and respect, that on that. So I feel like I have to see their business. I have to learn their business better and see it grow. But nonetheless, they are still the top thing. I mean, Drake's funding it. It's huge.
Yeah.
I want to see Grind Time X, the new GTX battles. I want to see them elevate to that stature, because I like the people that are doing the business there. And this is not a diss to URL, but I am just been closer to the West Coast battle rap scene and Lush. I've even been close to Matt Ills. Shout out to Matt Ills in Orlando, the originators of Grind Time.
Yeah.
And to see Lush and Direct taking it to this next level now, it's dope. I want to see them have the funding and the ability to do what URL does, because I think they'll do it better, keeping it real. But right now, URL's winning, to answer your question.
Word up, word up. And then East Coast, West Coast, man, battle. Who has the best MCs, battle-wise?
God, tough questions right now. I mean, on the East Coast, it's really hard. It's really hard. And I'm not even going to try to give you one name in this interview, because it's all really, you ask that question at a time where tomorrow is going to determine that answer a lot for today. But if I have to go with, like, right now, Sue Surf from my city in Newark is really on the edge, and Hitman Holla, they're really up there. But Hitman Holla, I don't believe, unless I'm tripping, hasn't been active lately. I know that's about to change. So yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. On the West Coast, right now at this very moment, until Disaster returns to battle Crooked Eye from Slaughterhouse, signed to Eminem and all that, until that happens, I really feel, again, that Danny Myers has got that, he's just got that one up. I mean, he went back out, he took out Rum Nitty. He battled a kid. He battled a child and somehow didn't offend him and won. How do you, like, battle a kid and not offend the child in a way that anybody would be mad about and still win the battle? God. And his whole family was there. But it was, like, respectable, not in the sense of, like, he slaughtered the kid on purpose. Of course, it was for promo. They're both from the same neighborhood. Shout out Little Slap. He's an amazing artist. But I'm just saying that the artistry of him coming in there and showing his lyrical prowess as an OG MC and battling someone that was 30 years younger than him, that's a hard thing to do. I don't know if a lot of artists could really do something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? In a way that people would want to watch the battle. Like, that they would be entertained by it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he's definitely got the #1 seat right now. Now, the thing about Disaster is he's always been that kind of guy. It's like, it's hard to say, because in a way he is #1, but then it's like, now because he's at Super Saiyan 4 status, he doesn't come down high off the totem pole all that often. So now, obviously, when he comes and battles Crooked Eye, it's a matter of, does that one super epic battle override all the work that Danny Myers is putting in regularly? I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like it's hard to figure that out. But they're both definitely the ones that are up there, and Danny Myers having the upper hand right now on the West Coast. Word up.
And then for tomorrow's battle, man, what is in your opinion, what does a battle rapper do? What are the best practices a battle rapper should do to enable himself to win a battle?
This is the main thing, and I'm glad you asked that question. The antics are cool. I get it. You need, sometimes when you're building your name and brand, and maybe I'll even do some antics later, not tomorrow. Yeah. I'm telling you straight up. Some people are like, why would you reveal that? You should not let nobody know. No antics tomorrow. The main thing is, know your material. You can't come onto a set for a movie or any production, whether it's a real life TV show even, or whether it's something that you're acting in advance, right? Whether it's something you really mean or something that's imaginatory, because battle rap includes both. Whatever it is, have the material memorized and embedded in your DNA. I mean embedded. Embedded to the point where someone could shake you out of bed at 2:30 in the morning and pour cold water on you and be like, start your verse from the 1 minute mark. And you know exactly what bar that is. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, to that level of tenacity. Because when you know and you love your material, you will say it in a way that matters. And another piece of advice, know your audience. Yeah. Know your audience / environment. Because you can have the greatest material in the world, but if you don't deliver it for the audience in the room, the video will show that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
video will show that, and that, I mean, you got those people that are like, oh, we don't care that nobody responded to those bars. They were insane. People were just hating him. You got those people, but the thing is, you want the room to like you. You want to be heard. You want people to go follow your page. That's just the way the world is now. That's the world we live in. If you don't want the goal is to be heard. You know, I want to be heard by as many people as possible, because that's how I will achieve the most success, not only just financially, but as far as just, that's the goal of music. Before there was ever a money side to it, I want people to hear my talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, in the adult world, we need to incorporate finances into it. But to me, it's just really important that as many people hear me. And so to do that, I make sure I have my material prepared and I'm aware of my environment.
Word up. Is it hard when you have an idea of who you're going up against? Is it hard not to be disrespectful sometimes in battle rap?
I mean, no. You know, no. Look, you know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You know what you signed up for. So when you come into this, if you come in with, usually I come in with the craziest expectations, the most off the wall, because I'm just that kind of person. I think of like worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even, like, most times it hasn't even come halfway close to what I thought. And if it ever did, it wouldn't be enough of a shock to elicit a response out of me. One of the greatest things, if you ever go look at my battles, even the regular freestyle ones that I did against some legends back in the day, you'll always notice one thing about me, man. It's consistent in every battle throughout the years. It's never changed about me. I'm a complete wall when my opponent is rapping.
Yeah.
I don't care if he spit the hottest shit since 1997. I'm not going to respond to it.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him no daps, no facial recognition. I'll do all that after the battle off camera.
Yeah.
You know, but during the battle, you're not getting a response out of me at all. You feel me? Of any kind.
How do you feel about within the battle rap scene? There's you got, there's a lot of how can I say it? You have the acapella aspect of it, and you know, back in the day there was the instrumentals that was added to it. Like
I'm glad you said that.
How do you feel about all that?
There's gonna be a on-beat freestyle battle tomorrow. I feel that I feel that the acapella battle rap scene still has a market to continue, but I want to see more like WWE style stuff. I'm gonna coordinate entrances tomorrow for me and my opponent to have our own music and entrances, for example.
Yeah.
Those are things that I want to tell people right now in this interview to look forward to. Changes like that, because you need more than just guys coming to talk to each other in silence. Now, that's cool. We want those battles still, but if we have filler battles where guys are battling on beats, where we're doing like some whose line is it anyway kind of stuff, right? Like real improv, but maybe, you know, with our own hip-hop twist. I want to see more of that. And I'm going to start being part of that. I think that's a big part of it, right? When we say we want to see something, yeah, I want to see it. And I have a vision of how to make it a reality. So I'm going to do my part. And, you know, I know that we're going to do that. You're right. It has to expand beyond the acapella battle rap, to answer your question. I don't like just acapella battle rap.
Yeah.
And just so y'all know, me and my opponent, we already, you know, we did a whole nother battle. So that's going to drop after this battle on Beats Freestyle. So, like, you know, MCs, man, like MC stuff. But again, there's auditions. I feel like when you're doing beat battles and freestyles, you need to audition people, right?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
when you audition people, we just got to be realistic, man. We're not hating on nobody, but we need a certain level of content to get people to listen to freestyles on beats.
Yeah.
That half the reason people don't come to those kind of open mic events is for that reason. Like, there's only a certain kind of crowd that likes an open mic. Yeah. Most people want the mic to be closed. They want to know who's rapping on it. They want to like who's rapping on it and come watch them do it, or whoever's doing what on it, not even just rapping, right? So if you want people to be more open, you know, to that, you have to have auditions. Then you got to drop like trailer videos, right, where you're showcasing the guys that you're about to put out there, and people can get an idea. Oh, these guys are pretty skilled.
Yeah.
You know, we want to give like a 2-minute commercial with different flash scenes of what they can do, and then show the event that's coming up. You have to really advertise it that way. So as you hear me describe this, watch how I'm going to bring it to life and be part of the, you know, part of those things coming to life. over the next 6 months, because if I can't do it myself, or excuse me, if I'm currently unable is a better term to do it myself, then I will facilitate those ideas to those who can.
Word.
And you know, be part of them coming to life. So yeah, we need more than just acapella battle rap. You're right.
Yeah. Do you see a natural progression in the battle scene as far as, you know, the younger cats coming in and taking over since you've been in the game so long?
I don't know about taking over. I don't know about that.
Really?
I feel like that's why guys like me are coming back. Wait a minute. Oh, hold up. You guys are doing what?
Yeah.
We were, you know, and like they like to call us dinosaurs. Like I said, we'll get into that when we get into the Duck Hunt song, right?
Word up.
You know, we are showing that longevity, just like martial arts, right? You got these young martial artists. They get up to a black belt in 3 years. And you ever watch the Bruce Lee movies?
Yeah.
He had the young guy that just hit black belt so fast. He was a star in the town. He walks up to Bruce Lee. He's like, I'm him, you're not. And like Bruce Lee's like, dude, I'm twice your age and I'm about to trash you with like 3 kicks.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of how I feel about young battle rappers. You know, it's like, you guys are popular. I respect it. I said this the other day too. I respect it. I don't hate it. But just understand, this battle's happening tomorrow with me and Billy because of the underestimating a hidden. I'm a hidden to their new Eon generation, to the culture of, you know, young adults 10, 15 years younger than me. I'm certainly a hidden. I'm not in their, you know, environments all the time or around, you know, their active particular brands in this, so they don't know me. And I think that they have a viewpoint that they're doing so good, and social media gives them a perception that it's a lot better than it really is. Because when you get into like battling hiddens and battling international stars, that's when things get scary.
Yeah.
So, you know, my advice to them is be humble, continue down your successful path. Humbleness is key. You know, it only takes running into the wrong warrior one time, whether he's known or not, for your whole mountain to come toppling down if you build your house upon arrogance. So,
that's right. That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Next track we're gonna get into right here, Face Mask. Talk about that.
So, this is like this song is deep. This song is we all wear masks, and I feel like I had to talk about that, right, on a theoretical level as well as on a real physical level. We have to wear masks for different reasons, and you know, in life, whatever you do, I guess what I'm trying to say is keep it low key, keep it behind the mask. Everything isn't meant to be out on the surface.
Send a rapper to another dimension hella fast. We everlast, militant army duffel bags. We drop the kids to the women and get the face mask. We hella militant from sunset to break fast. I'm not these rappers, you don't really know me, this Jack mode. FROSS code, never left, I've been by the back though. If a rapper do too much on the cam, we go off the cam, bring it right to him, that's instant, not talking on the gram. I don't want problems, I hit the lawn and go on his fam. They say I be tripping, I disappear like a hologram. Hit him with the bop, he on social media, call him fam. I still address him, I know that he just a common fan. I got the demons rolling with me for when it get nasty. I don't like to flex, let it go when it's time to. I roll with ninjas in stealth and they gon' find you. We don't be lacking in the whip, we learn from past mistakes. And all the people that we lost, we gon' gravitate. You can't keep at a pace with me, man, I stay a bagging late. And if we finna hit the lick, unscrew the license plate. I passed dolphin age, rest in peace the legacy. Separate his tenants for them female tendencies. And we don't like to trip, but we reciprocate in energy. I'm too official for my enemies. I send a rapper to another dimension hella fast. We everlast, militant army duffel bags. We drop the kids to the women and get the face mask. We hella militant from sunset to break fast. I send a rapper to another dimension hella fast. We everlast, militant army duffel bags. We drop the kids to the women and get the face mask. We hella militant from sunset to break fast. I've never been a coward or had many excuses. I was in the projects in the hallways with the blueprints. When we leave the scene of the lit, don't leave a shoe print. Every time a rapper talk shit, I be like, who him? Analyze a profile, got an X-file on all of them. Have somebody get inside of space on the cruise ship. International waters, we're here to really do this. Pistol whip will make them tone deaf and kill excuses. Nomad in the hood, cross country, I keep a go pass. Stay inside my zone, ride slow, and then I go past. Your girl was looking good, I gave her blow and she got old fast. I dumped her back to you and then I went to get some more cash. I learned the world is colder than I like, but that's light. You get in my piece, they'll be around you with bagpipes. Catch you on the strip, strap you to the whip, we call it drag life. We militant in the desert, roaming around with the flashlights. I sent a rapper to another dimension, hella fast. We everlast, militant army duffel bags. We drop the kids to the women and get the face masks. We hella militant from sunset to break fast. I send a rapper to another dimension, hella fast. We everlast, militant army duffel bags. We drop the kids to the women and get the face masks. We hella militant from sunset to break fast. Just a little bit more than before.
This is The Way Radio, broadcasting live right here in Northeast Los Angeles. FROSS live in studio.
Yes, sir, man. That was actually the first song I recorded for the EP.
Really?
Yep. And that's the last one tonight from the EP, because our last song, we're gonna get into is a battle rap record. So.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, as a battle rapper, man.
What's up?
There's been a lot of instances where battle MCs, they're dope at battle rapping, but when it comes to making an album or making a song, it just doesn't hit the way people expect it to hit.
Ain't that crazy?
Why is that? Why is that?
I wish I knew, because I would have a lot more songs with battle rappers if they was good. But like even like, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Like even like one of the big homies Diz, like making music just wasn't his like thing. Like he makes some songs, but like he was more a battle rapper, and like I don't know, like and that's a superstar guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like certain people just don't make music. I don't know why I was gifted to do both.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it just seems like a lot of the real super duper star cats with battle rap, some of them make music. Like Pat Stay, he made music, so it's like it's hard to tell. It's like some of them can and some of them can't, and I don't know where the differentium is in that. It's hard to identify. Keeping it real, you feel me?
Yeah. And then social media, man. How do you feel social media helps or doesn't help?
I mean, social media, look, social media helps. I'm going to give you all a live example. I was on No Jumper the other day with the homie Vicious. Next thing you know, I get a message from Instagram talking about I can monetize and do my shop now.
Yeah.
I already got a little shop with Shopify. I put a product up there. I sell a air, I forgot what it's called. It's like sprays good scents into the car, like a little purifier. You plug it up.
Air freshener.
Yeah, you feel me? For us smokers, And so but it was just the concept of being able to do that. The fact that I could partner with brands now. By the way, shout out Kaz Malehi. I know it's complicated, so I'm gonna spell it Kazmaleje. They are a brand of black women entrepreneurs who started their own combs and hair products brand, and they just reached out to me to be part of their fall campaign, and I'm just really excited because they got their stuff in Target. And I was following them from the beginning. Nice. I feel like the internet is definitely important, bro. You got a brand. I spent most of my time not thinking that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why? What was in your opinion,
man,
what was it
in the streets.
Yeah.
And cats look at my face, and that's the thing. Like when I get in battle rap or in these environments, jokers will look at me, and oh, he's a goofy. Listen, I'm not saying I'm King Kong out here. I don't think I'm tough. That's not even what I'm trying to promote. But my mentality has always been just so street that it took me to get to a certain age and stage in life to where I was like, you really got to start analyzing this from a different perspective and maybe changing, just being willing to compromise with stuff like the internet. I was on Facebook for 7 years.
Yeah.
The homie had to damn near have a counseling session with me about it. It's going to be all right. I'm like, I don't know if I, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's been a ride for me, but like I said, man, look, I still got my youth. I'm grateful for real, for where I'm at right now.
Tomorrow, 5 Elements of Hip Hop, man. You're gonna be battling. What time are you guys battling at?
Man, obviously these guys, it's the headliner battle. The event starts at 7. I'm not gonna give you an exact time because that never works out in battle rap, but I will tell you that it will be between 10:30 and midnight. It'll be before midnight and definitely after 10. So somewhere, and the reason for that is not only because that's just logical in terms of it being in the middle of the event, more toward the prime time of it, but we also got Summer Madness tomorrow, and a lot of people will be at our event, but they'll be glued to their phone until that's over, and since it's East Coast time, that'll be over at about 10 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
So me and him will definitely be hitting the stage we'll probably give them 30 minutes to all talk about it and be excited over the battles they just saw, and then get right into being able to see us live. It's very calculated. You feel
So
me?
it's gonna be, is it gonna be broadcast, or is it just gonna be recorded and dropped on?
You know, the last one was broadcasted by the Encore channel. I don't know if they're doing that again this time. I didn't ask them actually. So I'll find out and post on my page today. By the way, all my pages, and y'all can look up all my music that's already out there under FROSS Raps, FROSS Raps. I made everything that, you know what I'm saying, nice and easy, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, we out here working.
Exactly. Where can they find your music at?
Man, you can find my music anywhere. I literally have it everywhere. Pandora, Amazon, Deezer, YouTube, wherever you want to go stream it at, Spotify. I made sure to have it on all of those, like not just like the base 30-something ones, but all the extra ones like the Pandora, the Amazon. It's on Google. You can even get my stuff in Google on Google Music, Apple Music too. All of that. It's there.
Word up. And then how many? I know you said you did some mixtapes. How many mixtapes you have out there?
Correct. I have one full mixtape. Then I have a 2-track project that I did that was just 2 tracks, and then I have a couple singles out there. Like I was saying, I have some scattered works out there, but I'm proud of those works too. I think when people go listen to those, they're really good works. All of them are on original beats, but what I'm bringing to the table now is definitely a more seasoned man and artist.
Word up. And then before we close out this interview, man, talk about this Dunk Cut track, this diss track that you made. Talk about that.
It's cool, man, because we kind of been revolving everything around battle rap, and that's dope. So there's some battle rappers. When I came back, I was considered mid-tier, right? I was considered a mid-tier artist, and as a mid-tier artist, I had other mid-tier artists that were really mid-tier artists, like not like coming back from doing the type of stuff that I did. They were really mid-tier, and they were just trolling online, just doing back and forth trolling with me. So these 2 particular guys, I mentioned a bunch of people's names in a rant that I did to bait Billy into this battle. Yeah. And 2 of them decided to take it personal. One of them trolled me for like 3 days on the internet. The other one made a song about me. I was impressed because the young kid was the one that made the song. You know what I mean? And the older guy was the one trolling me. I thought the older guy would do the MC thing and go drop a record on me. So the young kid, his name was Rubber Ducky Rush. Shout out to him. He's a respectable young MC. And you know what I'm saying? He went ahead and dropped a diss on me called Grandpa's Teeth. Yeah. Oh, he really hit me with that one. I said, this guy. So I dropped a diss back called Duck Hunt against him and Columbo Black, the guy that was trolling me. And I told Columbo here that he was going to get smoked by Sonic, and he did get smoked by Sonic on 813. Got smoked. So I was right.
Word up.
They need to make a battle rap gambling app. I'll make hella money on that.
And then before we close out this interview, man, any shout outs and shoot out all your plugs before we close out?
Yo, man, first of all, shout out Big Herc for plugging you and me, right? For putting us together. Shout out him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out The Conclusion. You know what I'm saying? School of Hard Bars for just, continuing to believe in me and stay behind my crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, to my hairstylist, homegirl, good friend, Cindy. She's an amazing artist. Y'all gonna get to hear some of her music too. She's gonna be on some of the new stuff that I'm dropping. Shout out to everybody out here that has supported me from the Project Blow community, Sister Asia, Gotta Reef. If I miss y'all, you know what I'm saying, to the homie Dre Vicious. You know what I'm saying? To the whole homie Dre Vicious 103 out there. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Get the bag, GTB. Shout out to everybody that's really, you know what I'm saying, pushed me and supported my brand for real. Thank y'all.
Word up. And then also too, thank you for coming through, man. Wish you luck tomorrow. Wish you luck on tomorrow's battle.
Thank you.
Hopefully you come out victorious. You get your next battle win. You keep going. Looking forward to the EP, Different Kind of Tears. You said that's dropping next year? First quarter?
No, the Different Kind of Tears, depending on mix and mastering time, but I'm looking forward to hopefully dropping it at the end of this year in December.
Word up. End of this year, Different Kind of Tears dropping, hopefully. Hopefully get that engineering done fast enough.
Yes, sir.
And then, yeah, man, good luck. And then anytime you want to come through, man, let us know, man. We'll gladly have you back in here again, brother.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your time, for letting me share my story in hip-hop.
No doubt. The last track we're getting into right here, this is Duck Hunt.
Hell yeah.
FROSS.